Hey everybody, welcome back to another Political Machine video. This time there's been some requests for more primaries. So I decided to do a primary where I'm going to do the Democrat, then I'm going to do Republican of ex-presidents. The most popular presidents were Bill Clinton, who I'm going to play as. And then it was Kennedy, Johnson, and Andrew Jackson, I think, is up here. So we've got in 1800s, the two in the 60s. So we have Kennedy and Johnson in the same primary. And then Bill Clinton. So let's go. All right, so let's see. Starting this map off is that Kennedy has the lead, it looks like. We are going to go and start building up a little bit here in Iowa. Let's do the awareness boost. So build that up in Iowa, and we're going to go to California because we also need to get some money. Let's get ourselves a cheerleader and throw that into Iowa as well so that we can make some ground there. So we're going to build up an HQ here in California with the sole focus of fundraising. We're just going to touch down in a few states here. So let's touch down in Nevada and touch down in South Carolina just to get that extra awareness percentage boost. Hire ourselves a cheerleader, put that cheerleader into South Carolina because that's the Nevada and then it's South Carolina. I do probably need to focus more on Nevada, but we'll get there when we get there. And there, let's see, can we upgrade from here? We can. Let's upgrade. We're going to use Clinton to build an HQ in South Carolina, build an HQ in Nevada. We're out of money, so let's go back to California. Hire the smear merchant to go into California early. That gets us the lead there. I don't have any money for staff, so we might be paying a penalty here. Yeah, that's not a good one, but we're going to fundraise some money now. So we got nearly 2 million in the first batch here. And once we do this, we should have a good pull. Let's see, that's 4 stamina and that, okay. We're going to fly to Nevada, fly to Texas, hire a cheerleader and put that cheerleader into Texas because Texas comes with 273 votes there. How's Iowa? Okay, so right now we are leading with some awareness there in Iowa, which is good for us because we do want to win that state. We're going to build an HQ in Texas. Arkansas, let's see what this is. Promise job training. Let's go to New York and not fall behind there. I know California is going to be a battleground. Going to fly. Oh, shoot. I should have just built up an HQ. But we're just going to fundraise with these last 3 points here. Hire ourselves. Let's do a lobbyist because we need to get some political capital generating. And how's Iowa? I need to start making some speeches there. So we're going to do an HQ in Florida. Fly up to Iowa. Give a speech about agriculture. Good. Now we're up. Let's give another one about favorable trade. We're going to hire ourselves a spin doctor so that we're going to try to get Iowa and win that very first state. Nevada, we're a little bit behind. Let's actually move to Nevada now because we're going to get the result, and I think I've won the result. I mean, it'd be very difficult to lose with 41% there. And oof, okay. What did Jackson what did he do? Well, either way, we won Iowa. Now we're going to build up the political this thing here for Nevada. Give a speech about immigration reform. Fly to see this question mark. We're going to help the relief effort, so get +3 in all of these states, which is major in a primary. We're going to do this for right now. Party headshot. Let's get see. Let's get a smear merchant into Nevada, because that hurts everybody. That gives me the lead right now. So Kennedy looks like won New Hampshire. That's fine. This is going to be such a battleground. Let's fly back to Nevada. Get ourselves another speech on school funding. We're at up 15. Can I build this HQ up one more time? Let's do it to get one political capital each turn. That's a good card. That's also a good card. Let's do the LaRue card real quick. And let's do this one. That's going to hurt our opponents. I'm barely ahead, but let's go ahead and give one final speech on school. Let's do inflation. I think Kennedy's got me there a little bit. So now Nevada's locked down. Let's see, what is Carolina? I don't know if I'm losing the other states, which I don't like. We got some turns before South Carolina. So let's go to Pennsylvania next. Let's get ourselves a cheerleader and put her into Florida. Because I need to start winning some of these Midwest states too. Because I think Michigan, and Michigan too. So I want it. All right. So we're going to build an HQ in PA. Build an HQ in Michigan. Let's run an... let's do a speech real quick. Let's see if we can just... I oppose this. Because Kennedy that's leading the way there. Let's get a cheerleader. Throw her into Michigan. And go to Ohio next. Okay, so Kennedy's winning South Carolina. Let's throw an HQ in Ohio. Let's make this into... okay. Let's make this HQ. Let's click it. Upgrade this into the political capital generator. Because we want to build some more political capital. Maybe get an endorsement nationwide. Throw the spin doctor into Michigan. Put that in question. Let's drop into PA one more time. And drop back in Michigan. We're going to hire a smear merchant and put that into Michigan. So now we're tightening there in Michigan, which is not the next, it's close to the next one, but we want to get that generating, and we want to get Michigan on our side. Let's go to Wisconsin real quick. I want the double photo, plus enthusiasm, build an HQ into Wisconsin, not into Wisconsin, but in Wisconsin. Fly over to South Carolina, see if we can make some ground. Let's look at the cheerleader and put that into the mega cheerleader into New York. See if we can get New York. That's good. Let's get the smear merchant into South Carolina. It's looking like it's between Kennedy and myself because I don't think Johnson's been doing anything. I mean, he's from Texas and he's not even winning Texas right now. We're going to go to the next turn real quick. All right, so we're going to build up political capital in South Carolina, which is next turn. Let's just do a bunch of speeches. We're going to do inflation. Let's hire ourselves a spin doctor into South Carolina. We now have the lead narrowly. We're going to fly off to Florida real quick, get the boost there, and then we will fly to... what state do I need to start? Illinois. Illinois is a good one to start. Let's see. Let's do that in Michigan just because it's coming up. And we will go to the next turn. So I won South Carolina. That's good. Let's see. What the first Super Tuesday is Texas, Massachusetts, Minnesota. Throw an HQ into Illinois. Let's go to Minnesota. Fly over to Washington. See what this is. Okay, add effectiveness. That's fine. Go to California real quick. Get some more money. Let's hire ourselves a cheerleader for what state? I think Ohio is getting very pro-Kennedy. Throw the cheerleader in Ohio. And then go to Washington, because that's not one of the Super Tuesday states. Maybe Colorado would have been better. But we're going to see Michigan real quick. So Michigan's next turn, and we're neck and neck. Let's do an endorsement. Oh, no, let's not do an endorsement, because Johnson's been getting all the endorsements. He's just not, like, doing well. We're going to do this one just to lose political capital for my opponents. We're going to talk about environmental protection. Let's do one more speech there. Maybe this solidifies it. And we solidified Michigan. Go to New York. Let's build up the opportunity to fundraise there. War Room. Let's get a spin doctor and throw the spin doctor into wrong state, but wanted Texas. Let's go with next turn. We should have Michigan. Okay. So, Super Tuesday is California. It's also Massachusetts, Wisconsin, North Carolina, which I have not done anything in North Carolina. Let's do North Carolina. Build our HQ to the highest fundraising one. We will, shoot. I'm going to lose some awareness nationwide, but it is what it is. Now he's winning. Okay, so that penalty really hurt me. We're going to go and fundraise in New York, and let's do the event coordinator in New York. Let's get some money. Okay. We'll go all the way. See endorsements. Let's get renewable energy. We're going to hire a smear merchant for California, because that is a Super Tuesday state that we need to win. Go next turn. Man, Kennedy's giving me a run for my money here. Let's go to Tennessee real quick. Let's do a upgrade on issue score. Let's use this expert thing. Let's give a speech on expanding Medicare and Medicaid. Inflation. Are we in the ballpark? We're not. Let's do a smear merchant. And now we are neck and neck with Johnson. And we need to go to California because Super Tuesday is going to be tough for us. Because Kennedy's got a pretty good grasp there. Okay, so let's give a speech in California about drug abuse. Let's use this. I want to see if I can take a good lead there, and maybe I can play an operative somewhere else. So let's do climate change. Homelessness. Good. All right, so with that in mind, let's stop by New Mexico, stop by Texas. And we're going to... Well, okay, do I have room in my hand? I do. Let's do a spin doctor in Texas, which gives me a 3-point lead in Texas. North Carolina, probably going to go to Johnson. Let's see, what other states are up in the air? Minnesota, we're tied with Kennedy. Didn't do anything there, so Kennedy's probably going to win there. Let's go to the next turn. Let's see how the states break down. Woof, Kennedy crushed me. What did he do? Okay, he didn't crush me. He won all these states, while I won California, Texas, and Minnesota. However, just winning California and Texas kind of cancels out all the states that he just won. I hate these little timers. I know what it means, but it's distracting. But now we're going to do this real quick. We have Florida that's a problem, and the entire Midwest there. All right, so let's see. Let's go quickly up to Washington, see if we can kind of get a lead there. Let's go to Florida next. That's going to be the state we need to flip. Get a smear merchant. Oh, Kennedy's got a good hold there. Inflation. And now we're starting to flip Florida. We only have 2 more turns to kind of get this right, because Kennedy, it looks like he's going to sweep here on the final election. We're going to increase the speech effectiveness in Florida. And let's talk inflation. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk school funding. And we're still neck and neck with them. Let's hire a smear merchant for Florida, which gives me the lead. We're going to drop into Illinois, which maybe I should campaign a bit more there. And Wisconsin. We know New York is leaning Kennedy, which I don't like. Now it's going Kennedy. This doesn't help. None of these help me. Let's give a speech in Wisconsin. So now we're still not leading there. Small business. Now I think we're leading. No, we're tied, but we're going to have to live with it. Let's hop over to New York. Talk about inflation. Hire ourselves a spin doctor for New York. And we're tied with Kennedy. Let's hop back to Florida, get that one more point. We do have this, so let's just put her somewhere. Could possibly... Let's do New York. Because that's... If I can get 5 more points there and enthusiasm. And I'm cringing here, because it's not looking good. Because Kennedy swept New England and the Midwest, which is pretty good. I have to win New York for this to matter, and I did. Yeah, Kennedy just had a really good broad strategy. I think he kicked my ass here. He's winning. Yeah, he crushed me. Dang. Technically, nobody won because no one got over 50%, but ouch. So looking at the exit polls, let's see. I had Kennedy had 62 million. Interesting. But next game, I'll be playing as the Republicans, but dang. I mean, I won all the early states other than New Hampshire, but I just wasn't able to get... I was too late to the Midwest, and so that was my problem. Well, hey, thanks for watching the video. If you like content like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. But next up, we have the Republicans.